CSS classes. So let's start with creating HTML. Okay, so I'll write index.html and create a layout view. So here you can see there are actually three ways of integrating CSS. For that, let's see what is CSS, right? Style sheet, which will describe how your web page should look like. In other words, if you say CSS now let's say if you consider a skeleton of your human body, right, is your HTML. When human body has those skins, color, right, hair color, eye color, right, everything that you can consider as a CSS. Now, a human body is having that functionality like a running blood, right, a walking nature, and behavior of your hands, head, everything that you can consider as JavaScript, right? That's as a functionality. So now here, when I say there are three ways of integrating CSS, right? That can be inline CSS integration method. The other one you can say internal. One more is your external CSS integration method. Inline, internal, and external. Okay. So now see one by one. So first of all, what I'll do is I will have this paragraph element. So paragraph element is your block level element, right? So you might be knowing about block level element and inline element difference. So in block level element, what happens is it occupies the entire space. It takes up the entire space. In inline element, it takes the necessary space itself. Now let's say suppose I do have a paragraph element here. Okay, so let's say suppose I do have span. Okay, and I also display everything. Okay, now let's say suppose I run this. So here I have installed this live server. You get it here in the extensions. So I'm using the VS Code editor. Install the extension for live server. Okay. Once you install it, you can use the live server, and you can see here how I'm executing this. So both are displaying hello world, hello world only. There is no difference, right? I cannot see any difference here. So let's say I'm opening this developer, right? This is our developer tool. Now in this developer tool, you can see there's a paragraph element which is taking the entire space. This blue line you see there, and that blue line shows the space taken by a paragraph element. When you see this span, that blue line, the space taken by span element. So this is your inline element. Inline element always takes the necessary space. When it comes to paragraph element, it takes the entire space. Or there are many elements which is a block level element, and there are elements which is a inline element. You can search element examples, you will get. Now here let's see this inline CSS method. Okay, so here basically in paragraph element I will write here style attribute equal to, okay, and then I will give some CSS here. Let's say I will give color one pixel. Okay, so this is your inline method. Here also you can see color as red. Font size as 21 pixel. Right? So CSS thing you can see here. Now for this paragraph element, this is a built-in CSS already written. You cannot change it. See, I'm able to edit it. When it comes to custom CSS which I have provided, I can edit the colors. See that? The other colors I am able to give. You can make the changes here. See, element dot style, font size,
Okay.
extra size. See, I can change it and see how it looks like. If it is looking good for your eyes, then you can change it based on this values. So this is a built-in CSS given to paragraph. If you want to know more, see here there is a box model. I'll talk about all this. Let's have basic knowledge. See, margin space it is given from top and bottom, 24 pixel, 24 pixel. And space taken by paragraph, this blue line which I have shown earlier. The total space taken by paragraph element that is 1350 into 27 width and height. So my is actually 1360 I guess total. Okay, if I go to HTML it is 1366. There you can see tooltip above HTML 1366 into 101 it is showing. Right? So my total width size is 1366. If you want to know the screen size, what you can do is go to your desktop and click on display settings. When you click on display settings, see advanced display settings, see total 1366 into 768. This is width, height, resolution. So that is how it calculates. Now paragraph it is taking 1350 because body is taking the margin space from around then see that 8 pixel from top, bottom, left, right, everywhere it is taken. So avoiding that space, paragraph is taken top and bottom, 24 pixel and 24 pixel. So what you can do is when you are practicing it, all the HTML elements inspect it and see how it is taking the spaces, okay, and like how it works in that whether border is given or not. Basically, for input tags, border will be given. Check how much border is given, whether 1 pixel, 2 pixel, everything. Just experiment. So this is inline method of using style. Okay. Now let's see internal method. Like this. Internal method when you use, that means inside a file only. Inline means in the same line you will be having it. Internal means in the same file. So here we do have internal style tag. Then here you can write that color can be white. Right? So this is your internal method. See that? Okay, if you give background color to this paragraph element, background color black and see it is taking up the entire space. But when it comes to span tag, it is taking the necessary space it needs. So now let's go ahead and implement external CSS. So for external CSS, you will be having a separate file. Let's say style.css. In this, let's say if I want to give a body, I will remove that margin whatever it is taking, right? So I'll write margin 0. Don't take any space. So I'll give margin 0. Now this is a two individual files, two separate files, index.html and style.css. See how I can integrate these two. For integrating the external style sheet, what you can do is you can use link tag, and you will be having rel attribute. Rel means relationship style sheet, right? Type equal to text bar CSS and then you can give the link of that file, style.css. Okay, now let's see the output. There is no margin now. I can see margin 0 right now. And it is coming from style.css line number 1. This one. When you click, you will be able to see it. Okay. In this, whatever you see, user, agent, style sheet means agent is your browser, right? User agent is your browser, style sheet. So these styles are coming from your browser itself. You do have style.css, which is our custom file. You can click on it, you can see, you can add, let's say if you want to add color, see, you can add it in this. So now let's go ahead and see the conceptual wise. Okay, the topic wise we can implement this. Okay, so we have seen what is CSS and patient method of CSS. So now let's see one by one conceptually. So I will start with first font. Okay, so font, you will understand this font. So in font, we do have lot of properties. Okay, and basically the syntax of your CSS would be when it comes to inline method, right? Inline CSS method, the syntax will be property value, property, so on, like this. When it comes to internal CSS, you'll be having style tag selected. Selected means element which you are choosing, and then you will have property value. Same with external. So in external, you don't need to mention style tag because here we have given the extension CSS. As it is there in the HTML, we need to mention style attribute. As it is external CSS, you just need to write selector. So this is a syntax. Let's talk about fonts. Okay. So in fonts, we do have properties like font size, okay, font style, font family. Same like your in Word, what you use, right? You do have size, you do have style, weight, right? Font family. That's it. Okay. Font size. We can give some sizes of the element, right? So basically, what happens is we have a default sizes for each element, and we have seen for paragraph we do have own CSS for paragraph, right? And even with sizes. So now let's do one thing. Let me remove this. So let's see the default sizes. You have paragraph span. Okay. And let's see. So let's say H1. Okay. So see, if I remove this H1, one I'm removing and writing 2, it is automatically changing the ending elements. That is because I do have this highlighting matching tag. This one. Install it. So here, let's say I have H4. Okay, now let's see the sizes of these elements, default sizes. So let's go to CSS applied to that. So let's remove it. I'll remove this. Now done. Now let's go ahead and check the output. So see, I have auto saved my application. Okay, my files will get auto saved. And as I am using this live server, I don't need to refresh it again and again. It will reload it by itself whenever there is a changes. Here we do have enabled, and you can see the size of this default. When I hover, also take this cursor, hover on it. Okay, you can see color it is showing. Okay, and font 16 pixels Times New Roman. Okay, and there is a margin from top and bottom 16 pixel and 0 pixel from left and right. And now here span tag. Font is again 16 pixel, right? And when it comes to heading, font is 32 pixel font size. 24 pixel, 18.72 pixel, and so on. So this is how you need to check it. Okay. So now let's go ahead and change the pixel sizes of these elements, right? So what I'll do is let me use the internal CSS. So the recommended CSS is integration is external one. Okay. So let's say I do have paragraph and this I will just write font size. This is 16 pixels, so I'll write 20 pixel. For span, I'll write font size H1. H1 is having a bigger font size. I'll give around 10 pixels. Now you can see the difference. First one is now 20 pixel. Okay, I can reduce, I can increase. Okay, I can do it in this way and show the values. Comes to the other one, font size is 10 pixel. H1, font size is 10 pixel. So basically, font families you have seen. The default is Times New Roman. See that? For every the browser default font family is Times New Roman only. Okay. Now, if I want to change the font family, then I can write font family and change it. Let's say if I'm writing here, I have given lot of font families. See? Franklin, Arial, Sans serif. So what happens is because why I'm giving this much, what happens is if this is not present, it will apply this one. If this is not present in the browser, it will apply. So priority wise, this one it will check. If it is not present, then it will apply this one, and so on. This is how you have to give font family. Okay, and here also I'll give some other font. You can see three different files, right? Okay. So this is your font family. Now let's talk about font weight. Font weight is giving a weight to your font. Okay, so basically it can be like if you have font weight already, like bold tag, which is already a font weight is there as bold. So what you can do, you can remove that font weight. You can remove font weight. You can write normal instead. Okay. So let's say I do have bold here, and I'll write bold tag. Okay, so paragraph is font weight is not there for paragraph. You can provide 100, 200 like that. So based on your how much bold you want, right? That you can do. For bold tag, I will write normal. Okay, let's see. Here, paragraph. Here we do have bold, the first one. Bold tag is now normal. If I remove this, see, it is bold again. When it comes to hello world, I have given font weight bold. When I remove this, it will become normal again. Haven't. It's because maybe because I've been given Franklin, so the basic functionality is to give bold. You know? So I'll give this that if you use this font family, it will be bold only. So make sure Here you can see mono spaces like this. If you want
Okay.
to give font weight, bold, it is coming bold, right? So this is how you have to use this fonts. Hmm? Now let's talk about font style. Font style is whether you want italic or not, right? So let me give font style even. You can see it is in italic format, right? So this is your font style. So this is how you have
Yeah.
to use fonts. Okay, so we're talking about units, right? So basically there are units, units are there, and relative units are there. So absolute units means fixed one. Even if you change the browser, right, I'm fixing some default values in my browser, fixed value. So if you're taking absolute units, then it will be absolute only. It won't change according to my browser. In your website, if you have written 16 pixel for paragraph, but I have written for my browser, I have fixed in settings that my content should be in 12 pixel, right? So what happens is when I go to your website, it will be in 16 pixel only. It won't show in 12 pixel. So that is called as a fixed units, absolute units, which won't change. So this is about your fonts. Okay. We talk about background properties. We do have a lot of background properties. Okay. You can say background color or background position. What else? Background size, background attachment. So these many properties are there. We do have background color, background image. There is one more background. Okay, so let's see one by one. Okay, for body, I'll give background color. See the output, how it displays. This is how it displays. The color as white. White looks on good on cadet blue actually. Color as so this is how you can use background color. Background color and color name. Now background image. When it comes to background image, let's say I do have a div here. In that div I want to display some image. If okay, background image, I need to give the URL of that image, right? So let me copy and paste some images here. So you can see there is a images folder and inside that there is a images, right? Now let's say what I'll do is inside div I want to display one of the image. So we have to give relative path here, okay? So there is a difference between relative path and absolute path. Absolute path means full path. Relative path means marching path. When it comes to absolute path means full path you need to provide. And let's say if you're using some online images, right? So what you'll do, you have to give absolute path there. When it
Yes.
comes to relative path, we have to give a matching path. Now, how I will be giving a matching path? Let's see. Now you can see I am here in the index.html file. If I just want to give absolute path, I will copy the paste it here. Okay. So see, it is coming from D students 27 April 0 images and advantages 01.jpg. And until and unless if you don't provide any height and width to this div, it won't be displayed. You can see my output. It won't display the image until and unless if there is no content. Let's say if I'm writing a content, it will display only with that particular content. First of all, I'll give a relative path. So when it comes to relative path, see D students 27 April, till here it is common, right? My index.html is present till here. So what I'll do is I will provide the link from images and then this one. Now you can see the output. It is displaying a little. You can see hello is there here. Right? So I give a relative path and it is displaying only to that particular content. So based on your content, it will display the entire image, right? So what if I don't have any content at all? Then in that case, what I will be doing is I will give h width. I'll talk about these V units. What is VH, REM, M, okay, BW, pixel, point, all these things. I'll talk about it. And here let me give 100%. Why 100%? Why 20 VH later? See that? Now it is 20 VH. I can increase it. See that? That is displaying till here. This is a 76 VH. Now you can see I have given the image for only one time and it is repeating it. Now it is repeating it, right? Give 70 VH here. As it is repeating it, I do have one solution for it. Background repeat. In background repeat, we do have the values like X repeat. X repeat means horizontally repeat the picture. Y repeat means vertically repeat the picture. We do have no repeat. Don't repeat it at all. Okay? And just repeat. So it will take the default one and it will repeat it. So I'll write here and repeat. It's here. It's repeating. Because the picture size is too small. You are giving the width 100%. Right? Then in that case, one along with background repeat. What did I give? Okay. You can see with the 100% you have given and the actual picture sizes are small, right? So now if you want to fit into the screen, then you will have to write background size. Right? So see here, values you can give. So it will be like this, width and height. Okay. Width and height you can give 100%, 100 VH like that, or you can give background size cover the entire screen. You do have content. So content means it will take the actual picture size. Cover. Okay. You can see the browser, right? Cover I have given. When I write content, see actual picture size it is taking content. Cover means it will stretch the picture. When it stretches the picture, right, your pixel value will, you're spreading the pixels. So that is why it will become blur. Right? So you have seen it was too blur. That is why nowadays we guys are using SVG. SVG format if you use it, even if you stretch the picture, it won't be blur. This is background size. We have used background repeat, background size, background position. Let's go there only and use background position even. So here I'll show you what is background position. Now you have you can use center bottom. If you give, you can see bottom picture. you give center top, so you can see top picture. Center the picture, and you can see the top area or bottom area like this. So you cannot use left and right together. You can use left top, left bottom. Okay. You can use right top, right bottom, or you can use center left, center right, center top, center bottom like this. You cannot use top bottom together. Right? Won't make any sense also. This is your background position. Now let's talk about background attachment. Background attachment in the sense that even if you scroll the page, it will be in the same position. Now let's say this div is present here, and here I am giving background attachment. Attachment as fixed. What is happening? The picture is fixed only. Only the upper layout is scrolling. Right? You see the difference? The picture is upper layer is scrolling. So this is how you can use a background image attached fixed. You can see this kind of styles in many of the site. They use this. So this is how you have to use this background properties. Okay. So we have seen background color, background image, background position, size. Okay, position you can give as I told you. You can use left or left top combination, right bottom or right top combination, right? So I give center top, center bottom combination, right? But never give bottom top together, left right together.